High fly ball. That one's back there, way back. He did it!
Mitch Moreland is hitting .323 with 6 home runs and an almost 1,300 OPS? Where have I been? What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. As you guys can tell by my hat, we have a crazy episode because Ramon Laureano, my boy, I've met him a couple times. It was really surprising to see him go after the entire Astros organization. We're going to go ahead and review what happened yesterday between the Astros and the A's as the A's win their 9th consecutive game. So they got the last laugh at the end of the day. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. making history. Christian Yelich, MVP Christian Yelich is back. There's just so much to get into, and thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time on the channel, do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button because we're on the road to 220 subs, hopefully in the next couple weeks. So, love you guys. Thank you so much, and without further ado, let's start talking baseball. I'm going to get the Yankees game out the way because it was yet another walk-off, just like Mitch Moreland. I thought without a doubt that James Paxton was going to seal the deal and get this W, but the Rays, they had other ideas. And I want you guys to really listen to these home runs because the crack of the bat, insane.
Time. There's a drive. High and deep to left. Brandon Lau. And now Lau connects. And a base hit into right field. Rays are going to win it. Lau scores on the single into right.
The benches were cleared down in the Coliseum as the A's sweep the Astros. Now, I do want to note before we talk about the actual brawl is the fact that Jesus Luzardo was shredding up the Astros in his first start of 2020. As you can see, Jose Altuve is giving the rest of us some firewood because he is breaking bats, slamming it down. But really, the Mats of the Oakland A's, they went off with Matt Olson having 3 RBIs. Matt Chapman had 2 RBIs. I think they both left the yard. But of course, the story is Ramon Laureano was hit twice. This makes 3 times in the series so far. And the clown of the day goes to Alex Cintron. So I can tell you guys without a doubt that Ramon Laureano is one of the nicest humans I've ever met in my entire life. He's always down for an interview. He's always super in-depth. And every time he sees me, he goes, "What's up, Fuzz?" He doesn't have to do that stuff. I'm just a random YouTuber trying to get some inside information for you guys. But he goes above and beyond to make sure that you guys have great content. So I love the guy. I support him day in and day out. And because I've met him, I can tell you guys that he was really not trying to mock the pitcher. He was legitimately trying to say, like, snap that curveball because I've been hit 3 times. I'm not trying to be hit a 4th time. Just snap that curveball. Snap it. He's just trying to tell the dude, like, snap that ball because when you snap the curveball, obviously it's going to bite back in and it's not going to hit a guy in the back. And also, a lot of people are not talking about this. How come the Astros are not being put into question? They have hit 5 A's hitters already, which is the same team that Mike Fiers is on. And if you don't remember, Mike Fiers was the guy that completely blew the whistle on the Astros and their cheating scandal. And also, Ramon Laureano was once a part of the Astros organization. So I'm not sure if this is bad blood between Cintron and Ramon. I've heard some rumors that when he was gesturing to come over here, I'm talking about the bench coach for the Astros, who should be suspended for the rest of the year. Ramon's probably going to get about 8 to 10 games, same as Joe Kelly, maybe even more. But Cintron was suggesting, "Hey, come at me, bro." And apparently some offensive language was thrown out there about Laureano's mother. I can't confirm that, but knowing Ramon, something super offensive had to have been said. So of course I am team Laureano, and I cannot believe that a coach, someone that represents the game of baseball and the Astros organization, was gesturing, "Come and get me," in a global pandemic. Just can't do it. The Astros, they continue to show themselves up. Now remember, guys, the A's get the last laugh as they win their 9th game in a row. They're in full control of the Western Division, so realistically, who cares about what the Astros are doing because Altuve, Springer, Bregman, they're all playing like actual garbage, no pun intended. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Rangers game because the Rangers won very easily. The Angels are not good. But do you know that stat, when you go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, they call it the golden sombrero? What about the golden Conseco?
1-1. And this in the air out to right field. Adele was in, angling back. He gets there. Whoa! And he just put it right over the fence.
Nick Solak gets a home run off the glove of Joe Adele. So that's the Conseco part. And then the golden is the fact that Joe Adele also went 0 for 4 with 4 Ks. Anthony Rendon is 4 for 36, and he gets dropped to 5th in the order. Now, 5th is still a decent spot. but man, the Angels, they are stinky. I told you guys in a video before the season that the player to watch, obviously aside from Chris Paddock and Fernando Tatis Jr., that the most important player for the Padres might actually be Dinelson Lamet, and he was incredible. One-hit baseball yesterday as the Padres smashed 6 home runs in the first 3 innings against Madison Bumgarner, who is now scheduled for an MRI because usually his fastball is about 91, 92. It maxed out at 88. So Bumgarner, he's been awful for the Diamondbacks. And also, Fernando Tatis Jr. is the first player in MLB history to have 30 home runs and 20 stolen bases in his first 100 career games. I cannot fathom how good these guys are at such a young age. Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr., we're about to talk about. I'm 24. I can't do it. I can't comprehend it.
Loaded up for Smoke. Swinging a liner into left. That's in the gap.
And that ball's into center field. Jankowski on the run. He's at the track, and it is gone. He's on 9 hits. Now Yelich into center field. That one is way back and gonna fly. Oh my goodness! Hits the score.
Finally, Christian Yelich is back to MVP Christian Yelich. He had a triple, a bases loaded walk, and a home run. So he was all around great yesterday as the Brewers, they secured a win. Also, Keston Hiura and Justin Smoke, they came in huge on their own. The Brewers are now a half game up on the Reds, which is crazy to say because the Reds on paper are much better than the Brewers. And then after that, Acuna in a doubleheader against the Phillies. I mean, it wasn't close from the get-go. The Braves, they get an easy sweep.
Swing and a drive. That's hammered down the line. It is gone. Ronald. As this one's launched deep toward left field, and McCutcheon's going to watch that one sail into the swing and a high fly ball toward right. Harper goes back, and it's a multi-homer game for Acuna.
The Indians versus the White Sox, we have Shane Bieber versus Lucas Giolito. I watched every single second of this game because we don't really get to see the Indians or the White Sox on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN, so I was super pumped up. I ordered pizza. I got super fat. It was a holiday for me. Jose Abreu and James McCann, they torched Shane Bieber. Franmil Reyes had Shane Bieber's back yet again by hitting a double to score Carlos Santana to give Bieber the no decision, and then the extra inning rule. It's just, you love it right now, but honestly, it is super stupid. It negates everything that the game of baseball is about, considering that hitting a baseball is the hardest thing in all of sports, and they give you a free runner at second base. So I can tell you guys right now, as an Indians fan, it was great for one day, but I don't like the rule. Sure, it's exciting, but it's not baseball. Also, there was a rain delay in this game, and I feel like because of the 2016 Game 7 World Series rain delay, they should just give the Indians a win every time there might be rain. So I'm down with that. Jacob deGrom did not have his best start yesterday, but luckily the Mets continue to play good baseball, and the bullpen, I have to shout them out because Edwin Diaz did not give up any runs yesterday, and he struck out 3 hitters in 1 inning of work. And then Seth Lugo, I think that's going to be the matchup. Diaz in the 7th, maybe the 8th, at least until Diaz re-earns the trust from his manager. And then also, what's his name? Andres Jimenez, he makes an impact going 3 for 4. I like the Mets right now. They're playing good baseball. The Dodgers beat up the Giants yesterday as Donovan Solano lowers his batting average to a paltry 455. I mean, come on, man. You're not hitting 460 anymore. He extends his hitting streak to 13 games, but of course it wasn't enough as Buehler, he gives up 2 earned runs in the first couple innings, but then thankfully AJ Pollock and Mookie Betts, they both go yard for 3-run home runs. And then after that, the Mariners picked up a win over the Rockies. Now again, we have a 400 watch in Colorado as well, with Charlie Blackmon going 2 for 3. He is now in first place with a 458 batting average. He extends his hitting streak to 13. Actually, wait. Okay, so Blackmon has a 13 hitting streak, and then Solano has a 14 game hitting streak. So I want to correct that real quick. Justice Sheffield came in clutch with his best start as a Mariner and as a professional, so I wanted to go ahead and shout him out as well. Next up, the Twins got... Wait, am I reading this right? The Twins got swept by the Royals. If you have not repented, make sure you guys do that because Jesus is coming. The Royals put up a few runs in the first few innings, and that's all that Brady Singer needed. I really like Brady Singer so far. He pitched a great game against the Indians a couple days ago, I think to start the season, but they win 4-2, and again, they sweep the Twins. I don't know what's happening with them, but we're going to move on to the Tigers and the Pirates. They used all of their home run coupons and all of their meatball coupons on the first couple games of this series because I think it was a 17-13 game, and then the next game, the Tigers hit 4 home runs on the first 11 pitches. Yeah, it was a 2-1 game, and who won?
For here today. 1-2 pitch, swinging a soft ground ball to the left of the mound. Turnbull will field, fire. Whoa, he threw a fastball. He was swinging a shot. Base hit into left field. Charging is Reynolds. Around third is Scope, and he will score without the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, and the Tigers.
Spencer Turnbull turned in a terrific performance as the Tigers are now 8-5 on the season and tied with the Indians for second place in the Central. Now, the last game, unfortunately, we don't have any highlights because it's not over with. The Orioles, they spoil Steven Strasburg's return. Go figure. The Orioles are just playing great baseball right now. They scored 5 in the first 5 innings before the rain out, and they're not going to finish this game until August 14th. So I don't know why the Yankees game on day 1 against the Nationals was given a W, whereas this one, they have to postpone and resume a couple days later. I don't understand what Major League Baseball is doing. And then also, for all you Cardinals fans, you've only played 5 games on the season, and I feel so bad for you. In the next 46 days, the Cardinals have to play 55 games. Just rest in pickles. All right, everyone. Well, that is going to do it for yet another MLB recap. These continue to get spicier and spicier. Yesterday, we had Garrett Cole cheating. Today, we have Ramon Laureano, pretty much Joe Kelly 2.0. He takes on the entire Astros. I loved it. Baseball is what keeps me alive. I wake up every single day super pumped up to bring you guys these videos. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, slap a like as well as subscribe. And I guess the last thing we'll do is what we always do. Let's learn some stuff. This day in MLB history, what happened?
Matheny at second. The runners are going. The hit and run is on. And it's going to be a triple play. Out number 2 and out number 3. An unassisted triple play for Rafael Furcal. One of the few times in the history of baseball that we have seen an unassisted triple play.
Back in the rotation against San Diego. Done to center field. Forget it. That's going to be long gone, done and gone. That's long time out of here. Adam Dunn put the hammer on one from Lima over the batter's eye.
Look down the line, extra bases for Tulowitzki again. Soriano will play it out of the corner. Tulowitzki's thinking about a triple. Here comes the throw, head first slide, and safe with a cycle. You don't see that very frequently.